Kyler Murray.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. And a little floater there is incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And they'll be led out by a man who needs no introduction. One of the most exciting players in all of sports. Now in his 6th season out of Texas A&M, Patrick Mahomes.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes' throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On 1st down, Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Cowboys at 6-2 to start play. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. This is Smith with a grab. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 75. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now Murray off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Murray. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away.
Hamler now on the return.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes hurts over the middle. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Now Waddle on the jet sweep.
And he's got room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers.
Jalen Waddle, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. To try again after the sack. Mahomes trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Murray.
That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down. And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Mahomes now on 1st down, finding Ertz again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Murray now to throw.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, he finds his man, Sky Moore. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on second down. Murray. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. Touchdown, Packers! James O'Shaughnessy in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mahomes.
Locates Ertz going across the middle.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now here's Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possible.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
And now here come the Cowboys.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think.
Touchdown! Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room.
Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Packers. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes caught by the tight end Ertz.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
19 yards there on the pickup, and 3rd and 1 now.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. KJ Hamler, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by McManus is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. Less than 90 seconds to go. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. Mahomes will throw. Able to find Ertz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Mahomes to throw it. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Here's Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Bud Dupree in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
So it's all over.